Welcome to this video on skills to enhance your work-life experience. The topic under consideration is expectancy motivation theory. Expectancy theory is mainly associated with Victor Vroom. This theory of motivation can be applied to yourself or used by you when engaging with direct reports. According to the theory, there are 3 factors to consider when assessing the likely level of motivation of an individual. We will review these in turn, and you can evaluate if this theory could be used by you to increase your motivation at any given task. The first factor to consider is valence. How important is the task to you, and how important is the subsequent outcome of the task? The higher the importance of the task and its related outcome, the more motivated you will be. You could rank the level of importance on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is not important at all and 10 is extremely important. If the number is low, is it possible for it to be increased? The next factor to consider is instrumentality. How clear are you on how to execute the task, and do you have the appropriate resources to execute the task? The greater your clarity of how to execute the task and the availability of resources to facilitate task execution, the more motivated you will be. Again, you could use a scale of 1 to 10 to evaluate this and then assess if the number needs to be raised and how it can be raised. The final factor to consider is expectancy. What is the level of your self-belief in your abilities to execute a task and that your effort will produce a positive result? The higher your self-belief to execute the task, the higher your motivation will be. If you rate this factor on a scale and the number is low, how could it be increased? As a tool of motivation, managers can assess each factor for individual team members. The higher the level of each of the 3 factors, the higher the level of motivation. Managers need to remove any barriers affecting any of these 3 factors. By way of practical example, consider the following when dealing with a direct report. In relation to valence, you can explain to a team member why the task is important and why the team member should consider the task important to themselves. In relation to instrumentality, you need to ensure that the team member is clear how to execute the task and explain the supports in place to facilitate them in the task execution. And then finally, in relation to expectancy, you need to explore any doubts a team member has concerning their ability to execute the task and increase their self-belief by emphasizing their talents and previous successes. That concludes this micro lesson on the topic of expectancy motivation theory. Thanks for watching.